is my dressing gown. I'm starting in my stays because they take a while to put on. My stays are like a 1760s, 1770s style. I drafted them myself from several sources. They lace over a stomacher in the front and they have lacing in the back, and that's for a couple of reasons. Number one, I don't have a ladies' maid. I draft my husband every now and then, but I hate doing that because I'm sure it annoys him. But if you don't have a ladies' maid or a helper or a friend or a family member that can lace you into stays, it's really, really hard to do it by yourself if it's just in the back. Plus, with the front lacing and the back lacing, you have 2 points of adjustment. So if you're in a state of your life where you're either gaining or losing weight or planning on having kids or something like that, if you have more adjustable, more versatile stays, you won't have to like necessarily get new ones when your body changes, which is, these are, you need them, and they are interesting to make, I'll put it that way. I'm also wearing my over petticoat over top of my shift. If you are portraying a lower class indentured servant, camp follower, lower class working person, like in agricultural or manual labor of some sort, you do not need to wear stays. And I'll show you the one outfit that goes with that you don't need stays for, but you certainly can wear them. There's an alternate garment called jumps that's got a lot of controversy to it because it's not really understood like who wore them when they were worn. Are they a separate garment? Are they worn underneath stays or over stays? Are they actually just for warmth? It's basically this, but without many bones in it, like maybe like 4 or 5, and it uses compression instead of boning to give shape. And it's basically like if you think of like a sports bra, it just kind of smushes you a little bit with compression, and that gives you more of a shape. You rarely, if ever, go without some sort of shaping garment, and a modern bra is not going to give you the correct shape. Even a long line bra is not going to give you the right shape. So, okay, we were talking about bum pads, bum rolls. This is a bum roll. This is kind of an older style garment. This is a carryover from something that used to hold up farthingales in the like 17th century, which were the big like drum looking skirts. This ties on around your waist. It comes around, it sits right at my waist in the back, and it comes around and gets my hips a little bit too. This garment was worn sorta. You have to think about practicality. So if you are going out and harvesting wheat, you might not necessarily need or want to look like you have a smaller waist than you do. If you're going to be climbing stairs all day or doing some heavy manual labor, it's not necessarily practical to have extra padding, extra fluff in your skirts because you're going to tuck them up anyway. So it's not necessary. So yes, lower class people did wear them, but not all the time. They were practical. So if it's going to get in your way, you wouldn't wear it. So I got my bum roll on. The next thing I'm going to put on is my pocket. And that is going to go on. I probably should have put that on before the bum roll because it sticks up now. You see these, everybody wore pockets. If you're not familiar with the concept of it, it's basically your purse. It comes from outfit to outfit, and in your petticoats, they're made so that you can reach through them into your pocket. I put it on over my outer petticoat or my under petticoat so that I can access it more easily, because there have been occasions when I've reached through my skirt by splitting my skirt and missed the pocket and dropped something and it just fell to the floor. And that is something that you need to like be careful about. Oh, pocket myth that I'm busting now. Pockets were never worn on the outside. I don't care how beautifully they're embroidered, they were hidden. Anyone that tells you that a young unmarried lady showed off her pocket embroidery to catch a man is misinformed. That is not the case. Embroidered pockets were most usually given as gifts between like intimate relation family members. Like a daughter might embroider one and give it to her mother as like a show of skill and affection, and oh, I took all this time to make you something beautiful and practical. That's my understanding at least, but no, they were not displayed on the body as an ornament. If you see them displayed, they're usually like someone has their skirt tucked up, or they're in the process, like you see prints and etchings of people in the process in a marketplace of like getting money or taking money and putting money away. And so it might be like seen under a petticoat, but it's not displayed. Okay, so now we're gonna talk about petticoats. A petticoat is made in two pieces. Basically, it's two aprons that are pleated to waist tapes and then seamed up the side. Anything with a drawstring is not this era. That's a later era. Drawstring skirts just weren't worn in this era. This is a wool petticoat. It's a suit weight wool. It's lightweight. I can wear this in the summer and be comfortable. You think maybe wool is too heavy, but actually like a nice lightweight wool breathes better than a cotton because the weave is a little bit looser. A petticoat is made with pleats. So in the back, there's an invert. I'm going to come show you a little bit closer. There's an inverted box pleat, and the way this kicks out over a bum roll if you have one on, and the front has a flat box pleat that keeps the skirt flat in the front, which is what this era is, flat in the front, and then the volume is all to the sides and the back. So you put this on, from the back, over your head, like that, and then it ties over your bum roll. I like to tie to the side, otherwise I get like lumps in the middle. Bum roll, sorry, this is weird. This is where it helps to have someone with you that's helping you get dressed. All right, so you tie the back on first, you cover your butt first, and then you take the front, lay it nice and flat, and then tie it in the back. And that is a petticoat. If you are putting a kit together for the first time, you want to have minimum 2. The under petticoat is meant to keep you comfortable and safe and free from bodily things that happen, because in this era there are not panties. You may wear them if you wish, but they don't exist historically. And then your outer petticoat. So the inner petticoat gives you a little bit of shape. The outer petticoat shows off your, fabric that you want to display. Even if you look at like church records and donation records, and even like enslaved people's clothing allotments, they allot for 2 petticoats for a woman. That's like one is your underwear basically, and then one is your outerwear.